What's going on, YouTube? It's Wolfie. I'm back with another video today. Today I'm going to be talking about how to stop vaping and a few things that I did, thought about, changed that helped me quit vaping cold turkey. And I think it is important to stop cold turkey because with vaping and nicotine, it's not like weed where, you can limit yourself a lot before actually completely cutting out. Vaping is just so addictive that once you hit it once, you're gonna keep hitting it all day. And that's what I was doing. That's what I hated that I did. It gave me a lot of anxiety, and it's supposed to take away stress and anxiety, but it really doesn't. So I'm gonna get into some ways you can stop and a few things that helped me. So let's get into it. The first thing I did was I just started being mindful of what I was actually doing. I just started thinking, when I hit it, I was like, what am I doing? I'm inhaling some foreign substance. Who knows if it's good? It's not good, I'll tell you that right now. I know it's not as bad as cigarette smoke or whatever, but it could be worse, you don't even know. I just started being mindful of what I was doing and aware of what vaping was not doing for me. It really wasn't taking away my stress. It gave me a cool feeling for a second, made me a little buzzed, but after that first buzz, it just goes away anyway. So it really wasn't doing anything for me. And when being mindful about this, you start to change your perspective on it, and realize like how many times you actually hit it in a day. I'm sure these things have like 3,000 puffs or whatever the hell it is. I bet you I hit mine 100 to 300 times a day, and that's, once you start being mindful, you're like, why am I even doing this? It's not doing anything for me at all, except giving me stress about what I'm putting in my body. It'll change your perspective on a lot of things and just make you aware of what you're doing. I think if you have respect for yourself and respect that, you only get one body, one chance at life, one set of lungs, you start to realize that this is not something I want to be doing. And it kind of makes it easier to stray away from vaping, if that makes sense. You got to kind of start identifying as a non-vapor. You don't want to do this to your body anymore. You don't want to be anxious because you're vaping. You don't want to be tied to a stick that costs you multiple dollars a week. You don't want to be wasting money. So I think being mindful is a very good first step to quitting cold turkey, because you're just going to change your perspective on it. You're going to change the way you view it. I actually look around and feel bad for people that are still vaping, but I went through vaping for years, so it's not like I'm looking at them like I'm better than them or anything. I understand that it feels like prison. That's what it felt like to me. The next way you can quit vaping cold turkey, get away from vaping in general. And that means throwing away old devices. I know back when I was vaping, I would have like 10 old vapes in my drawer, on my desk, just sitting around, and I would see them and it would remind me of vaping. And sometimes you'd pick up an old one and it would still hit or whatever. You got to get rid of those devices. You got to get away from people that vape. I'm not saying cut off your friends or whatever, or be mean to people that vape or whatever. You just gotta, if you link up with people and they're just blowing vape smoke all around you, you're not gonna quit. You're gonna wanna hit theirs. That's just a fact. Even if you say, all right, I'm not vaping, and go get in the car with your best buddy and he's just chucking this brand new cherry ice. He's like, oh, this tastes so good. You're gonna hit the fucking vape. So just get away from it for a while. Just say, you know, find new habits, new places to go, you don't even need to find new friends. I know that's kind of difficult sometimes, but you just got to get away from it for a little bit if you're actually serious about quitting. And you also have to get away from places and habits. Like, I know when I was drinking, when I went out to the bars, that would be like a main time for vaping. Like, when I'm drinking, that means I'm vaping. And I just had to take a break from those places, those environments, because I knew if I went out drinking with the 10 people that have a vape every time I go out drinking, I'm gonna hit a vape, I'm gonna want to vape even more. And if that means cutting out drinking for a while, which you should do anyway, you shouldn't be drinking all the time. That really doesn't help you in your self-improvement journey anyway. But just getting away from it for a while will help, because you gotta set your focus on not vaping, and being around that is not gonna help at all. Those are the first 2 steps that I took. There's obviously more steps that I could cover in another video. So being mindful, being aware of what it's not doing for you, you know, having respect for your body, for your lungs. You only get one body, one set of lungs. Barely any positive effects to vaping, except you might feel good for, not even good, you feel weird for a second. And it causes this good sensation in your throat. That's all it is. You gotta be mindful. The third way to quit cold turkey is to challenge yourself. You know, just be strong for a minute. Say, is this really controlling me? This little nick stick is costing me so much money. Do I really need to be doing this? You know, challenge yourself. Be like, okay, I'm gonna see if I can be strong. And you can. I'm gonna be strong and quit today. You gotta just quit today. Throw the vape away. Don't finish your last vape and then quit. Buy one more and then quit after that one, because that doesn't help. I've tried it. You gotta be strong, challenge yourself, and quit today. And whenever you feel that craving to hit the vape, take a deep breath. Take multiple deep breaths. And just realize how much better that feels. I'll be making more videos on this. You know, there's a lot more to cover, a lot more science behind it. I can do more research, but if you start with these 3 things, being mindful and aware of what you're doing, getting away from environments, places, people that might vape, not saying people that vape are bad, I'm not better than anybody else, but getting away and challenging yourself, being strong, realizing that you are not tied down to an addiction. These 3 things can help you start to realize that you need to stop. I was able to stop. I know you can stop. We can all get better together. I'm here to help the people that want help, and I know you can do it. I did it. I'll never go back to vaping again. And if you watch this, I appreciate it. Leave a like, subscribe. I'm making videos every single day. New content coming. Be on the lookout. And yeah, I know you can do it. Okay? We got this. Comment your struggles. Everybody's struggling. I'm still struggling. I'm not perfect. It's not gonna make you feel amazing right away. I'm just blabbering now, but I covered everything I wanted to, guys. So thank you for watching. Subscribe for the 3rd time. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace out.